All right, folks. Hello and welcome. And why is my camera not on? This is a bit of a sticky wicket. How you doing there, Zombie Grove?
I'm okay.
I'm gonna try and find my camera. Is that gonna work? Is that good? Hello? No?
What?
Okay.
What?
No, there we go. It worked. Yay! Well, kind of.
What?
Just turn off the green screen. My camera, no, like my camera just literally wasn't being picked up by my computer, so we're good. But now I've got I'm looking blue. I got some weird color stuff. My hair is droopy. Whatever. Fuck it. I just woke up, guys. Today's already been a bit of a rough day. We haven't even started. Big shouts to Prognosticator, see him in chat. But super mega big shout outs to Lee Omen. Not only did Lee Omen kick off the stream with a 5,000 bit cheer, already making today more than worthwhile for myself and Zombie Grub. It also managed to make Nathanius jealous at the same time. This is like a double whammy. If you guys don't know, by the way, I tweeted about it, and Nate's just like, I don't know how you get everyone in your chat to cheer. Yee! I love Nate. Nate and I have been playing a lot of H1Z1. If you guys haven't been watching or catching those streams, they've been kind of on my secret stream channel, but of course on Nathanius' main channel. And yeah, it's been pretty fun times. But thank you to those who do cheer the channel. We do appreciate you. And looks like we're going to be getting into brackets here shortly. So, reminder, this is the TING North American bracket. That means this is Canada. Wow, I can't believe I just fucking said that. Oh! Okay, this is Canada, US, and Mexico only. Also, your camera has gone from looking fantastic to draining the life from you. What has gone on over there?
I just looked to see if maybe I have an automated setting on, but the ones that I do aren't helping it when I turn them off.
Guys, this is why we need bits, cheers, and donations. Zombie can't actually afford color properly on her camera right now, and it's gonna take $1 a day, as little as $1 a day, to feed this poor, color-starved woman some colors she can use on her camera.
This is better, but still, I don't know what happened to it.
It was fine as soon as we restarted the call, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, to talk about the brackets, again, Canada, USA, and Mexico residents only. So people who are living there. I don't care if you've got a passport or citizenship or whatever. So for example, unfortunately, folks like Kelazur and Major, who would otherwise normally be eligible, can't play because they're living in Korea. Ironically, folks then like True, who have moved to the United States, are living there and playing the latter there, more importantly. He's able to play, and we see him on the bracket here today. I also see MCanning, which I'm very excited about, as well as Penguin showing some perhaps promise. But Bales, Panda Bear Me, Caliber, there's certainly some decent North American players showing up today.
I just turned off all the automatic settings. Why is it getting worse?
Again, it's $1 a day, guys, is what it's going to take. $1 equals one prayer for Zombie Grub. She's fading out, literally. She's gonna. She's not gonna.
Again.
She's not long for this world. You host. Yeah, you host the call this time. Let's see if that works better.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, looks like we got some dollars or something because you're looking good again.
Wait. Let's try though. I think I know what's happening. Okay. I think something automated. So whenever I put up Chrome, it's
the bright light,
right? So it's like, oh, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be.
And it's doing a white. I think it's white balancing is what it's doing. Maybe.
I don't have anything on automatic anymore. I switched off everything. So I don't know, man. Oh wait a minute. There's one more. Okay. Now everything is automated is off. Okay. Let's see if that keeps it okay. Anyways, the bracket is ready, I believe.
Yeah. I already poked MCanning just because, well, I'm on the MCanning hype train, but I also don't recognize a lot of the names in that first round other than Caliber, so I feel like MCanning's probably our best bet for this first round. Don't know who Jinn 777 is.
Well, while I wait for their vetoes, I would like to get this over with because I've been...
Yeah, so show the bottle. You tweeted this. Show the bottle on the label for those who don't know what the heck this is. The Killer Zombie Manhattan Project Thing. I'm surprised it's not called Thingy. It's just
it is called Thingy, actually.
Oh, is it? That's so good.
All right.
It's alcohol, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's 10% alcohol. I think it's a beer. My parents bought me this because they were out yesterday and they thought it's a zombie or whatever that I should drink it on stream. So let me go ahead and read you
Somehow
it's a
your
mead,
parents,
actually.
your parents knew. This is, by the way, Zombie Girl's parents are so loving. They knew she was casting a North American event today and needed a way to get through it. So,
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's by the Bee Nectar Meadery, and its
such a fake
tagline
sounding
thingy
name.
is it says sometimes bad things happen and we have to make it right. And one of our scientists accidentally crossbred the DNA of zombie killer into the Zombies Take Manhattan. This delicious mutant was born. While society may never let us create such an abomination again, we just couldn't put it out of its misery. Enjoy this one while you can. So maybe that's another type of beer that they have, or mead. I don't know. But now that I know it's mead, I'm a little more excited.
Mead.
It smells a little weird, but again, now that I know it's mead, it's a little less weird.
The bottle's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. That looks like a fat beer bottle more than like what I thought was like a wine-sized bottle on Twitter.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fat beer bottle.
That or you just have
It's
monstrous hands, Donna.
Excuse you. Very small hands, man. So it's like I've had mead at Renaissance festivals, and the Renaissance Festival has like very, very, very sweet mead, like very sweet. This is like a cross between mead and beer. Like it is sweet, but it's not like honey all damn day long. There's a bit of a beer taste to it. Apparently it came from a restaurant called Mom's Apple Pie, by the way. And what the fuck, camera?
Okay, well, while Zombie freaks out, well, quick verdict. How did it taste?
Sort of 5 out of 10.
It's like the most unsettling lip smacking sound ever. All right, well, here's the thing, guys. I messaged MCanning. His opponent may or may not be available. Luckily, round 1... Oh, I do see Jinn in the channel now. Round 1 is only best of 1. So if for whatever reason we are hung up, but we're not going to be waiting an hour like last time. We should actually have games ready to go faster and sooner and better. But okay, let's talk... Speaking of alcohol there, Zombie and I talked about this before the stream. You guys have to understand, like, how bad we were hurting after the last stream. Like, if we want to do a junk stream again, clearly the answer to this is not doing, like, shots and, like, donations equal shots. Like, that was painful. That was physically painful towards the end of the night, and recovery wasn't much better. But I do think junk streams are kind of fun, and I don't want to, like, sap all the fun out of it. So we had to talk about it. As we didn't really finalize it. We said, look, it's nice to get some money for this because we embarrass ourselves pretty badly on stream, and for people like me who can't drink, it doesn't go well. So the thoughts were, if we set a donation goal or a bits goal, that's a lot more easy for us to accommodate, because then we can just drink at our leisure after that and still get drunk. But not if you guys don't want to see it either. Some people really, really enjoyed the last drunk cast and sent us some really nice private messages and like YouTube comments. But some people really, really did not enjoy the last drunk cast either, and left some pretty nasty comments in YouTube comments. So that's where we figure we'll let the people speak. So I don't even want to set this high if we're going to treat it super casually. Like, I'm thinking maybe... Ugh, you're making gross things with your mouth. Like, what, like $100? Wow, you've turned that filter up to 10 so you look beautiful on Instagram, I see. Post that shit to fucking Facebook, why don't you? Anyways, I was thinking either 10,000 bits or $100. What do you think? Is that a fair let's get drunk number?
You said 50? What'd you say?
Nowhere in there did I say any F words that could have indicated anything close to 50.
I had a coughing fit while you were talking about it.
I said either $100 or 10,000 bits.
Ah. Yeah, okay, 100's fine.
That way we can get drunk for like maybe a couple rounds and not like kill ourselves afterwards.
And before someone donates $100 instantly.
Right, and ruins it. By the way, MCanning says we can cast him. So, Jinn's here. They're doing vetoes. He's going to let us know maps. So the first matchup today is going to be Storm's Jinn, I guess, versus MCanning. I don't really know this player, though, so I'm looking up to see what race they even are. Or it's not Storm Gaming. Excuse me. It's Psionic Aftermath. I just saw the Psi in their name. They're Terran. This is great. PvT is MCanning's jam, yo.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just can't open anything that's white.
I'm so triggered right now, dude.
Really?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. But, okay, so as this does get underway, the TING qualifiers, just to catch everybody up who hasn't been following on what's going on, we got some sub shoutouts to do. Thank you guys all. We'll do that in a moment. This is the last qualifier. In fact, we already started playing groups, but the qualifiers and the dates didn't sync up well, and they're really not syncing up well going forward either. I spent a good 2 hours last night having some just painful stress trying to micromanage 16 to 20 people to reorganize their brackets and their dates. Because, for example, Stats can't play on February 22nd because of GSL, and he doesn't want to play before GSL, and he can't play after because the rest of his group's flying out to Katowice, which he's then doing on the 26th, and it's a whole mess. But I think we've got it sorted. We'll have some more information posted in the near future, but the groups have already started, and I'm just really excited because this is gonna sound almost mean, but I don't mean it to be. I don't really care about the round of 32. I don't even care about the round of 16. I'm really interested in that round of 8, and that's what matters most to me, because that's going to determine the 4 players we're flying out to play live in California. And again, if you're living under a rock, if you haven't seen us post it on Twitter or heard us talk about it on stream or many other things, the Corsair finals, the TING finals are going to be taking place at the Corsair headquarters live in San Jose, California. At the moment, we don't have any ticket information out there, but the plan is for it to be totally free, and just if you want to come, show up and have a good time enjoying StarCraft in North America. That's the goal, that's the plan, and I hope it goes well. But that being said, we did have quite a few people stir up some trouble here to start the stream, so they get a Chorus 88. He subbed to we're offline about 4 hours ago. Lee Oman donated 5,000 bits already. Says base trade hype. By the way, my junk calculations didn't factor those in. Okay. Terminator 101, 4 bits with some muxies, of course. Proloot was a brand new sub. Glad to have you on board. The Humanizer 187 also threw in some bits. Lycan GTV threw in 29 months worth of subbing, and then Dugmar as well matches Lycan for 29 months back to back. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
But also, I guess, that's 19 bits out of 10,000 for our current goal.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Actually, I guess I could put that up on stream. The texty text. Also, I'm not sure why the stream labels aren't updating, guys. We'll get that started here in a moment. Wow, that was loud. Was that me or you? I'm gonna guess it was Zombie Grub. Fucking Zombie Grub.
But I didn't make any really loud noise.
Alright, and then $0 out of 100.
Wait, can we combine the two, or does like...
I didn't think about that. I guess technically we could, like $20 and like 6,000 bits. Something like that.
I was gonna say, are we gonna like dig them over and be like, it never reaches 100 out of 100 for either one?
No. My thought was if either hit their goal, but yeah, we can combine them too. I gotta be honest, I'm not like totally averse to drinking. I just don't want to get super fucking tummy ache drunk like we did last time.
I was pretty drunk.
So I'm not trying to avoid anything per se, but anyways, I'm not sure it's taking so long with vetoes.
Hey, good.
Fuck off!
Well, we were asking for it.
Well, I don't even know why I bothered setting this up. I took the time to make the text, and I like moved it to the bottom, and it's like Terminator fucking knew to just wait. Well, God damn it. All right, let's just get rid of those. Who fucking needs them? God damn it, Terminator. Okay, so by the way, the reason we're taking dollars or bits is because either way, like the $100 that just got donated, big thank you to Terminator, by the way. Says I'm a cruel sumbitch, have some fun. The Kraken's still over there. God damn it. I was just going to mention, though, the donations we're taking on the stream are still getting forwarded to the Mega Tournament fundraiser, and that thing is actually going pretty dang well so far. So that $100 will go to a very good place for certain. That would actually put us at $5,300 raised now instead of $52. So I'll make sure to go do that at the end of the stream. Nice.
Cool.
Looks like you get to drink some more gross-ass mead.
Oh, I think I'll change out, man. Mead is a lot of calories, you know.
Oh,
Straight vodka is not.
The conscious lady. Belshir is gonna be the first map, by the way. Finally got some going on.
That's
here. Yeah. All right, so as I just kind of slide over this way and reach a bit. Oh, goddamn, Terminator, you son of a bitch. Whoops.
Wow, now my thing is too dark, too contrasty.
Dude, he gave you 100 prayers, 100. Oh my God, Leoman, what the fuck?
Well, now we're really doing it. So
Now
what? Do we have
yeah.
another drinking game going on, or what?
No more drinking games. The drinking games are what ruined us. Leoman just threw in 5,000 bits. Says, man, we need more bits, but it doesn't matter apparently, because even though Dan Holton throws in 1 bit, Terminator already fucking ruined it. So again, for those who don't know about the Kraken, this thing is, man, I drank a lot last time we were drinking this thing. This thing's like 47% alcohol. I'm gonna take a big swig before we get into this first game. Cheers, mates.
Oh,
No!
so what's making us drink these terrible things?
Not that we just drink at our leisure, man. But
You're gonna drink that at your leisure.
Yeah, I'll take. It's like a punch in the gut every half an hour.
Good deal.
That's the game plan, at least. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TING Open Season 3 North American Qualifiers. Damn, that really sits in your throat. On the bottom right side of the map, play for flip side, we got the red Protoss. He's the Korean fighting, the Protoss combating, MCanning.
In the top left is the yellow Terran. He is Jinn.
Alright, Jinn is, by the way, on a team called Psionic Aftermath. Again, I got confused by the Psi. I thought it was Psystorm Gaming at a glance. Also, speaking of Psystorm Gaming, oh man, True and Penguin are both playing today, so I wish them both the best of luck. I don't know if anyone's streaming their own matches, but if anyone in chat knows and wants to link them, of course, you're more than welcome. Oh, yo, this was a mistake. I shouldn't start with...
No, you shouldn't.
I should have started with something a lot smaller. My chest is so warm, it feels like it's on fire.
I feel like I should just be doing something equally as painful. Here I was going to make a Moscow Mule, something I actually enjoy.
Equally as painful? Go jump off a building. You'll be caught up in no time quick. All right. Well, I do want to talk about the game before I get too out of it, as I'm going to get loopy here very quickly. And that's, we've really enjoyed watching MCanning. I'm absolutely trying to sell him up without overselling him on the Korean casts, but I think in North America, I really do want to oversell MCanning. He's one of the folks that I want to see. Like, it's unfortunate because he's dealing with school. He can't go full time with the stream, and I would really love to see him get the opportunity to, because I think he's got a lot of really good potential.
Yeah, I think he'll do well against Jinn in this PvT. His next opponent would probably be True, though, which is a big hurdle to overcome, but it's bottom one, top one, so his chance, if he gets in a loser's bracket, he still gets out. That's a couple good NA players here. I got 300 more bits. Thank you very much, Dr. Foxhound.
You know, you took an oath as a doctor to do no harm.
Well, he's like a doctor of the olden times, and they just give you like a swig of whiskey and then cut into your bone.
You're right. He says, I missed the last drunk stream, so I'm hoping for some sloppy casting. Looking forward to meeting you all at DreamHack Austin. Me too, man. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody at any event we go to. It's always good times meeting the fans. Nice people.
Yeah. I know that my brother left a bottle of absinthe. That could be equally as painful.
Take a swiggeroony.
I'm pretty sure that would kill me. That's even higher alcohol if you don't filter it, so... I don't want to die. Not on an NA cast anyways. Like, if I was gonna die...
Yeah, I want to die casting Boxer. Like, he'll come back for just one game.
Yes, exactly. Then that might be okay. That'd be a good way to go.
Alright, well, speaking of good way to go, the Reaper didn't pick a good way to go. Got picked off by the Adept, so not bad to shut down scouting, but also now no more harassment. MCanning not exactly doing the pylon rush we've seen a lot of folks do on this map, or just generally speaking against Terran. That being said, though, with the Robo coming down, I'm almost positive this gets followed up with the Robotics Bay. I had to think about that, because they're both called Robotics, which is stupid.
Well, one's a facility and one's a bay.
Yeah, but if you want to shorten that, nobody
Wait a minute.
says
Why
look
is
at the bay
robotics
or look at the facility.
Why is the facility the one that produces? Wouldn't that be the bay that holds the air ships and shit? And it comes out of the bay? Isn't a facility where we research stuff?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is kicking in faster than I thought. I'm not following. What?
Well, like when I think of a bay, right? I would think of like it harbors the ships, so you'd leave the bay and then you'd arrive in combat, or like maybe same thing for
What?
airplanes.
This doesn't make any ships at all. Well, the warp prism. Never mind. You're right.
No, or airplanes as well. But like the bay for the point is like I feel like they might have reversed this one just like they reversed the armory and the engineering bay, because those are supposed to be for the other thing and what they are in StarCraft 2. But no one cares.
Down by the bay, where the
You know
watermelons
what, whatever.
grow.
I have no problem remembering.
I
the
dare
difference
not
between the
go.
two. I question the difference. Go-Go Boot Stalker's warped in, and that does absolutely nothing at all, which is unideal. There's a
Very good.
cyclone following this up, which I think is very interesting.
It is unique.
No!
Oh, scumbag stalker! That is the malicious guy who just wants to take everyone down with him. That's really unfortunate. The overcharge pops off. He's got to shoot that one of mine, though. Make sure that doesn't go off either. Now, we do have the Robo Bay coming down a little bit later than I would have thought. So I guess not exactly going for Disruptor drops by any means, but instead prioritizing Blink. So he's got something to, A, pair up with the Disruptors, but B, catch the Medivacs.
Yeah. There's a lot of safety to those drops. So Jinn, he did get that Cyclone. He got a Liberator too. The Liberator is not such a problem. Like, that is even anticipated beyond the Widowmine drop. But the Cyclone is just like, in the past, getting it after your build opener, it would deal with Oracles. It would help deal with Warp Prisms. It would help deal with Harassment. Right now, I don't know if it's really that safety unit. I guess it would help against like Blink Stalker counters. But I just don't know if it would be that useful of a unit. It's kind of a small thing to talk about, though. He's got production on the way, upgrades. MCanning doesn't go for his third base, and unfortunately draw his army out of position. That Liberator could have gotten a couple of shots.
Yet, it does not. I will say, by the way, these observers out of MCanning have been fantastic. One just jumped above the natural, but the other one's scouting that drop that came in earlier. He's not been picked off, no paranoia scans, and that's going to be trouble, because if you were to float in further, he'd see that the army out of Jinn really isn't threatening. And the production, not quite kicking in just yet.
Yeah. Exactly. Jinn got combat shields first. I don't know why. He might be... I mean, it almost feels like he really is paranoid of being countered, which occasionally happens, but it's really not the most popular thing to be doing right now as the Protoss player. So either that or he just made a mistake and meant to get Sim first. That was a big delay, even though he had 2 tech labs eventually.
I would imagine there's a bit of paranoia here, but it also could be because he wanted to get aggressive. And while Stim is definitely better for doing damage, Stim gives you a little bit more, I guess, staying power. Your Marines can take that extra hit, etc.
Sure.
I do want to point out, by the way, Jinn, for those who don't know, he is a Grandmaster Terran player. This isn't some random dude we picked out of the middle of the bracket. Like, this actually should be an interesting match. And I would say any weirdness like this, like combi shields first, sure, it could be a mistake, but it might just be part of a plan that we've, again, not seen sticking to the more Korean scenes.
Yeah. I don't think his Stim would be done for this push if he had started at the same time his combat shield started, but it would have been obviously a lot closer. It looks a little weird. Draws MCanning out of position, though. The Liberator getting a couple of kills. Unfortunately, sort of on the Gas Geyser. Missed one, too, but 5 probes there. And a drop into the main base, but still with no Stim. This is really starting to look like it was just a mistake. He meant to get Stim first. The timings would have been here by now, and there would have been a lot more chaos. This is kind of not quite a weak limp noodle, but it's not that impressive.
He's really been conservative about popping another overcharge there. And the Mothership, of course, had quite a bit of energy. Pylon goes down. I guess not the end of the world. No point crying over spilled milk and all that, but this Widowmine's going to be annoying if it doesn't get cleaned up.
Yeah. You know, MCanning has lost a nice number of probes in this game overall. Like, 10 is good harassment from Jinn, but not devastating. Looks like Jinn's command center is going to be delayed. Maybe, if the Adepts had waited 5 seconds longer, it might have even been canceled, because Jinn was moving out, but he's close enough to pull back with his reinforcements. Oh, and he still cancels it. That seemed unnecessary.
I concur, Dr. Trinega.
See.
Your diagnosis of the situation was accurate.
Are casters just doctors that diagnose a video game?
No.
No, you're not that drunk.
Casters are the things that you put on your shelves that you hang stuff from, aren't they?
I don't think that I've never heard that word for that.
We've clearly heard that word. You just used that word.
For that.
Disruptor shots are bowling some spares here, and this is hitting a lot of the Terran army. That last one falls a little bit short, but he took the top ramp fight so incredibly well, as he might lose the Nexus for it. Okay, that's a bit of an awkward disruptor there. He might lose the Nexus. He does kill a large portion of Jinn's army, and Jinn is not on the third base, so he doesn't really have the economy to be pumping like 19 Marines to replace this, as a Terran player normally would.
Yeah, I would say so far it isn't worth it, but he might be able to buy a lot more time. The medevac drops can't be reached, and MCanning does want to secure their base, so he's not leaving for a counter anytime soon.
Nor does he need to. I mean, the thing is, the Adepts are over here at this base, so he knows nothing's building. The Observer sees the command center here, having just only finished up. He's got a pretty good read on what his opponent's doing right now. I like the Dark Shrine, too, by the way. Whether it's Archons or whether it's actually cheeky little DTs, I think both are good additions to his current army.
Well, we have Jinn going for a fairly quick fusion core. And we'll be adding on a lot of Liberators. Now, they were nerfed recently. And I guess since that nerf, I haven't really seen too many Terrans try and just like go straight up to Mass Liberator, but it is still a style.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on the Battlecruiser hype train, but Liberator range seems a lot more feasible.
Why'd you even bring that up?
It's because there's the hope. It's the hope of everybody. It's like when you're fighting a Protoss who's gone carriers, you know you're probably not going to win, but you hope. You dream.
If Protoss goes carry against me as a Terran, then I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, because you don't play mech.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. What? Just go Mass Widowmine. Fix everything.
Yo, did you see Nathaniel's RPG strike the other day on Reddit?
No.
He just basically walked a bunch of Widowmines in and warped his battlecruisers out, killed all the carriers. Oh, it looks so good.
Cool.
Disruptor shots are missing the mark, unfortunately, and the Stalkers didn't take advantage of that situation to take out the Liberators, so instead, MCanning is just going to withdraw from the position. Not a bad choice, as he keeps most of his army alive. It is worth noting, oh, there's a little bit of harass going on with these DTs, finally. It is worth noting, though, that for MCanning, it's a little bit tougher to replace these bigger, more expensive units like the Disruptors, but warping things like Stalkers, not a problem.
Really looking for shots. But a misclick on his Stalkers, though. And this does require precision control as the Liberators keep on coming in here. DT killed a couple more SCVs at a very low SCV base, and even a gas geyser, sure, why not? But more importantly, I would say distracted the reinforcements and Jinn from this fight. And if MCanning was just on an even high ground, evil high ground, I think he would have already cleaned this up. It's a very small army.
Casters are wheels. You guys are right. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I think, by the way, too, had MCanning if there was an observer position or an Oracle for Revelation, like if he had been able to see this army more clearly, this move would have been a lot easier to pull off. He had done such a good job with the Disruptor of zoning back the Marauders. Sniping off the Liberators was not at all out of the question.
I really wish he had just... I guess because MCanning expanded here, he doesn't feel like he can go around this position, but this is kind of an awkward position to keep on taking a fight.
So he's been having one Adept target the missile turret, by the way. So now there's no more easy mode detection. Might allow some more room for DTs to come back in. But that comment aside, the main army is looking to push up, and Jinn's army is just looking a little bit shy of numbers here. 67 army supply. The Liberators, they're not going to be the easiest thing to deal with, but the Disruptors kill everything else. The new command center is about to go down, and it looks like this Terran player, well, he's about to die.
Yeah, GG. That's a game. And, yeah. MCanning looked quite strong. We have Cuddle Bear already advancing.
Nice.
The beginner's bracket is already done. And, we'll see how many people decide not to play in the losers. What is the next map?
I don't know. You didn't pick before the game started. Or something. Or you didn't let me know, I meant.
Okay.
You whisper him. It's Proxima. No, he told me. Never mind. I didn't see it. Belshire Proxima Abyssal. What is this thing that Therminator's just linked me on Twitter? I'm gonna put this on stream. Holy, what in the guacamole? 94% alcohol? Wait, there's alcohol. There's a typo in the name. Fucking French idiots.
What the fuck is that?
Depuis 1921 means 1921. But seriously, if that's 94% alcohol, that's fucking fuel for a vehicle is what that is. That's not something you should be drinking.
Yeah,
Jesus.
why? What is it? Whiskey? Why? Like, what's going on there?
I think what's going on there is some moonshiner didn't realize limitations that the human body has. Like that looks to me like something if you're trying to torture somebody, you're like force feeding them this drink. Give up the information. What are the codes?
That would be your worst nightmare. But then you start getting giggly. You'd be like, I don't know.
They're probably like 69, 69, I don't know. Yeah, I actually would be the best spy because I would just go full idiot mode. I wouldn't have a... Everyone's like so tough in spy movies, like spit in the face. Pff, your mother. I'd just be like, guys. What are porcupines? What sound do they make when they kiss? Ouch!
Ouch. Good one. Great one.
Alright, well, folks, thank you kindly for tuning in. We're in game number 2 of the Ting Open. And of course, if you guys are living in the United States, we got to give that sponsor bump to go check out bttv.ting.com. Of course, anybody in the world can check this out, but it is a service only available to those in the United States. I wish they'd come to Canada, but apparently Canada sucks at sharing its cell phone towers. Thanks a lot. So, yeah, the good people. Check them out. But speaking of good people, he's up 1-0 in the bottom left. It's the red Protoss player, MCanning.
In the top right is the blue Terran, is Jinn.
Old McCanning had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some probes, E-I-E-I-O.
Then he'd take him to the slaughterhouse, mince him up real nice, eat him for dinner.
Here a bear, there a bear, everywhere. Where? Okay, well that just took a nosedive into the unsettling territory.
Yep. Good old probe meat. It's a robot, so it's...
Yeah, well actually that's the greatest lie ever told. These aren't actually robots. It's just their meat. It's like a hermit. It's like a crab, right? Where it's like a hard exterior, looks like a robot. An
exoskeleton is what it's called.
No, it's like a crab because you eat the crabs. You don't eat an exoskeleton.
But it has an exoskeleton, is what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Inside, you break off like that arm, and the probe's got like this succulent meat. You dip it in butter. I don't actually like seafood, so I can't really relate.
Seafood is really just a vessel to eat butter.
Seafood is what happens when you're eating anything with zombie grub, and she's feeling like she's being so funny.
It is funny. Anyway, I don't understand lobster hype either. Like, I really, the whole thing about how lobster used to be a poor man's food.
Oh yeah,
I think it should still be true. Well, yeah, the prisoners.
I will admit, like when I see this on TV or like a news station covers like one of those sort of lobster seasons, and you just see people with the giantess bib on breaking like arm after arm or whatever to eat it and suck it out. Like that looks good, but I don't like the way it smells. I don't like the way it tastes. I've never been a fan of it.
It's not that great. Crab meat is okay. It actually has a taste, but even then,
oh my God,
you do like Old Bay seasoning and stuff on it, and it takes so long that my mom's side of the family's from Maryland, so there's like a lot of seafood. I just realized it's kind of like the engagement wedding diamond ring thing, where they're not actually super worthwhile, or diamonds aren't worth anything. They're just like you're told that they are. Oh yeah. That's I really don't want a diamond ring if I get married.
If that diamond ring don't shine.
Give me an emerald. Those are rare.
What if it was the Chaos Emerald though?
I'm okay with that. What does it do? I know it's for Sonic, but I actually don't know what the plot is about.
It's okay. You get a couple of Chaos Emeralds, you turn into a Super Saiyan basically, and now you're a hedgehog flying through space. Sonic the Hedgehog, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, so it's like a Power Stone. Get me a Power Stone. then it'll turn into a Super Saiyan.
Get me 5 bars of gold. I'll be okay with that.
Okay, well, it's Proxima Station. It was going to be a macro game no matter what. MCanning doing the same thing he did last game, pretty sure. Jinn this time, making up for that late sim last game, is going for a build that incorporates fairly early sim, 2-1-1. And unfortunately, MCanning just did not get to see this.
Did you drink anything yet? Am I still alone?
Yeah, because we've been casting. Do you want me to go downstairs and make one now?
Go get your drink.
Okay.
See, for me, this is going to wear off in like 30 minutes. I'll have to take another shot. But this is good because you guys aren't making me continuously drink like last time. So it's like, it doesn't hurt. That's the difference. Anyways, thank you again, Terminator. And of course, Leoman. You guys are crazy jerkhole bastards. MCanning though this time, not exactly rushing out towards disruptors. I do want to point out, like, I feel like he did a lot of good things that last game, but his disruptor play wasn't like, oh my god, that's the insane new meta, it's the foreign hope, look at these disruptors go! But it was something that was obviously helping him win the fights, and I hope it's still something we'll see him go for, because I think he's really talented at using them. But the priority to go for Blink once more tells me, I guess, against maybe it's Terran in general, or maybe it's against Jinn specifically, that he's really worried about these drops. And having Stalkers ready and available to Blink to the side, it's that maneuverability to catch the medevacs, sometimes even catch them before they unload units, so you can pick one off. But once again, Observer coverage is not too bad. He does have an Adept in the middle of the map. He so far hasn't seen these medevacs, but he should run into it with this Observer. Oh, maybe not. Looks like Jinn's just looking to walk through the front doors. Now, this time around for Jinn, he did get stim first. We talked about this last game. Maybe it was style. Maybe it was a mistake. This tells me maybe it was a bit of a mistake not having stim up right away. This first pylon is unfortunately going to go down for nothing. Mothership Core a little bit late to respond. Of course, she's got a couple overcharges ready and at the able. But this way, that Blink pays off really well. He almost gets the medevac. Oh, one more shot! Oh, he barely get that Stalker to the low ground. I thought for certain was going to get that hit, but damn. Jinn counting his lucky stars as he flies away now. Not a lot lost for that, but nothing really gained either, which is the downside. Once again, he is also kind of forced himself into this 2-base situation. Third base might come down a little bit later. It did last time, but right now a lot of emphasis going in the second engineering bay. A couple extra barracks coming down. And while all this happens, MCanning's getting his own third. Not to mention, finally get into those disruptors. In fact, it's actually interesting seeing that he went for an immortal, but I'm not sure why it's in the middle of the map like this. Hello? What? Hello? Oh, man. It's like the crab we were talking about earlier. Except there's a dead guy inside. Oh, that's I feel when it's literally an immortal. How gross would that be, right? Anyways, medevac coming back towards the main. And I think he'll get spotted. He should get spotted by the Observer. Double drop sending up northwards. So does MCanning's going to have to split his army a bit. The scan in the third should tell him that there's an attack coming towards said third. But he is sending everything towards the main. Although, maybe not the third? Curious and curiouser. If he leaves 4 Stalkers in the main, he's left more than 4, because he said it's more than enough to catch the medevac. He's left the rest kind of halfway in between. He doesn't quite know where they are. But if you guys haven't seen, MCanning has not just discussed, but I'm going to even, dare I say, bragged about his Terran reading abilities. Part of this goes down to, like, he says scans can give more away for the Terran than they really discover when you're finding the Protoss, and you usually tell where Terran's going to drop because the scan indicates it. So it's almost like a bait. Jinn scans the third, but really the Observer sees those medevacs and he knows it was heading to the natural. Moves now to intercept once again. He still has these medevacs to worry about. He's left Stalkers in the main, so he's not going to get caught completely off guard here by Jinn, but the backside of his third is going to be denied for a little bit. Disruptor should be able to take care of the Widow Mines and even hit some of that bio if he's not paying attention. There we go. Who needs Observers when you can spot those drops? Speaking of spotting drops, they go through to the main, and it does not pay off. The Widowmine doesn't even get a chance to burrow. Yikes. MCanning, huge pickoffs there. More than any of this, of course, look at the resources lost. Damn. Like, that's not even a fair fight.
What's
People
that?
say Protoss is underpowered. Ridiculous.
I got a drink, but I'm not sure I'll like it.
What did you get?
Well, we had martini mix. So I made a martini, blue raspberry and vodka.
Why didn't you just make a regular size Martin?
I mean, would it be like a regular size Mar? Teeny?
You combine the names, obviously. You don't remove the letters.
Oh, okay.
The attack at the ramp, by the way, finds so many units clumped up, whether it's a tank sitting on the ground that can't move from the shot, whether it's SCVs clumped up in the choke. Either way, MCanning busts his way through. Big disruptor hit towards the end, and Stalker's just looking to go buck wild. The Marauders actually do have some pretty good damage, and MCanning actually has taken a not great engagement, but it was more than enough to win the game. And he's going to take the series 2-0.
Cool. A+. Now it's time to drink. Here's my concoction. We didn't have a martini glass.
It's so
we didn't
green.
Have
what the fuck?
It's a blue-green type thing.
You look like you're about to drink like a magical potion. Are you low on mana?
This is what mana is. Like when they make it like bars and stuff, and they're trying to be hip and cool. I'm pretty sure it's a blue raspberry martini.
Probably.
I do like Fireball whiskey, so I like getting the red potion sometimes. That's sometimes what they make with it.
Fireball whiskey is the grossest. It's like drinking those stupid little hearts you get on Valentine's Day that are disgusting.
Okay, I can visualize that, and that would be gross, but I actually like Fireball whiskey, so I'm not on board. Anyway, let's do this. It smells a little sweet. Oh god. Ah, the sweetness of fake blue raspberry with the sting of vodka.
The sting. All right, well, let's see here. MCanning waits to fight against True or Hysteria. Bottom side, we got Poke Bunny versus Sugar Baby.
I got Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, I hate you. Girl Scout cookies frozen in the freezer, then taken out to be eaten are like the best.
That's what this one is.
Well, Zombie Grub, your gross-ass camera colors make your gross-ass etiquette and manners even worse. I do want to point out, likely we're not, well, I don't know if, maybe we'll stick with MCanning here, but Topside actually has Bales versus potentially Penguin, and I'm actually really excited and interested in that matchup, because Penguin's come a long way, and I'm curious to see if he can go toe-to-toe with Bales.
Also, usually base trades Protoss, so.
Yeah, that's even better. More fun.
Fun.
All right, folks, so we're going to play a word from our sponsors and go to one of our, I guess, classic base trade ad breaks. I'll see you guys in a few moments. Before I disappear, though, I would like to remind you all that, of course, the sponsor for this event is TING, and the best thing you can do to learn more about them is go to bttv.ting.com. All right, we'll see you in a bit.